Show, episode 14, NFL season go along here, and we done passed all Thanksgiving days, all holiday games, and whew, let's talk about this. No one, other than the Eagles lost the other night, I had Dallas Cleveland written off the playoff period. Congratulate Detroit take care of business against that Cowboys in the Thursday night game. Like I said in my Lions video, some of y'all listen to kind of both stuff, that all of a sudden, I didn't realize the amount of Cowboy fans that live in Detroit. It scared me to find that out. It was just shocking, shocking. But once again, what about them Cowboys? hmm It's so bad that it's a blatant bias against Detroit in sports here, especially Lions, that even their writing took on. Former Cowboy player took on to talk about how bad Detroit's getting screwed by the referees. This is actually a guy that played for the Cowboys most of his NFL career. Most of this NFL career. This is amazing. This is simply amazing. I'm just sitting there thinking like, wow. I'm not gonna harp on the Lions Cowboy thing too long, but I'm gonna get a little bit forward here. The Sunday action. A couple of things. I like to give congratulations to NFL for the game of the week for Fox, the Bears, and the Packers. I'm not a fan of either team. I wanted to beat up each other till almost to the tilt end. It worked out good, and the Packers won the first matchup. Now, I need a couple more losses, both of them. I need them to beat the Bears the second time. I need the Packers to lose this week to whoever they play. It's all right. That's why I kind of want things to happen that way. I know it's kind of weird. I got this kind of weird lose, win, lose, lose thing going on here. I know. And it's crazy. Lion fan, I got to tell you how I feel, what it is, and how it is. Hey. Okay. But that was probably one of the better games I've seen this week. I also want to, some sad injury notes to star players. Daniel Jones of the Colts, tore Achilles tendon, gone for the season. Brian Branch, same injury, Detroit Lions. I think we did sign a safety. He's a ball hawk, so that might help. I don't know if he's going to be hurt. He's kind of like a ball hawk and eliminator. I wonder. I guess they found a hybrid of somebody. We found a late season hybrid of Kirby, Joseph, and Branch in one guy. That'll be very interesting to watch. Hope he plays this coming week. We're going to need him against the Rams because Kalua. I can't pronounce that guy's name to get a receiver from the Rams. He's a problem. He's a problem. The big guy's got good footwork, excellent hands, he's not made a speed burner, but he's got excellent body control and adjustment like I've never seen such for a tall wide receiver. And I got to give him his props. The other thing I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to go drop through the whole NFL schedule. I'm going to kind of jump back and forth here. The Eagles Charger game. That had to be a very, very struggle. I like to see good games and defensive struggle games, but not turnovers after turnovers after turnovers after turnovers. It's just not good football. It's not a good look. It is not. I don't even know how to say it. It was just not a good game. Eagles lost again. They should have won. And you left Dallas just that little slither of hope. You would have had pretty much knocked out the playoffs at that point. But okay, I digress. We ain't worried about the Cowboys. They behind. They're behind the just to be watched on the list of watchable still in contention. And of course we have the doggone what the heck happened to Tampa Bay. They lost the New Orleans Aints. The Aints. They've been Aints most of this year. Not Saints, the New Orleans Aints. Boy, come on. It's to the point now I'm doing this little pick football thing, and it's like I'm still six, 7 games out because the guys I pick to win every week are not winning. They're just blowing it. Tampa Bay's one of those teams I may not count on so much anymore. Sorry, Andre, your boys are kind of not reliable. But somehow they're still conditioned to win the NFC South. Between the Carolina Panthers, I doubt between the Saints there'll be a wild card team out of those between those two in either in that division. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna talk about one more thing. The doggone most knucklehead coach of the year so far. I'm gonna tell you who I think it is, and you can argue with me. You think I'm crazy? You can say whatever. Kevin Stefanski Cleveland Browns. What the heck you doing running some double reverse play on a two-way conversion? You have Shador on a roll and you take the ball in the hand. I'm starting to think you got something very personal against Shador. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna tell you. Somebody asked me about that last night with my longtime buddies. He's actually a 90-year-old guy I know I work out with over years. A good friend I talk to from time to time. Actually 91, and he's actually an avid Alabama fan. So I put the red on for him today. I know he felt bad. I know he says he kind of gave up on us since Saban left, but well, they're in the playoffs somehow. But I just read red today because I want to do my little high school color thing. I'm about to go play volleyball today. But enough said on that. I'm just saying is he basically asked me what I thought, and I thought, well, and here goes I'm thinking about this. At some point, and we'll wrap up after this. Somebody got to go. Shador the coach. They ain't gonna be a coach next year because you can tell there's something out there and it ain't just football. I don't know what happened, but obviously, doggone quarterback. Let them say you're begging, but you're not. So guess what? I think coaching need to be gone. Shador need to be named the starter. Let's end all this. Trade Gabriel to somebody. Get somebody back for him maybe. Some wide receiver help maybe. I don't know. I'm not the Cleveland GM or a Cleveland Brown fan. I'm just glad the Lions beat them early this year. Considering Myles Garrett is actually on a tear, probably going to destroy Michael Strahan's sack record in the next week or two here. Whoo-wee. I'm glad we passed that point in the game. But boy, I wouldn't want to try to block him this late in the year because he is on a roll. He might be the best player in the NFL. Definitely the best defensive in the NFL. And I'm from a team I love Hutch, but Miles is the man. Think about this. He's basically 280 pounds, but he moves he's like 290, but he moves like a 240-pound speed rush in. And he can actually overpower tackles and run stunts and spin off people and slip. It's amazing watching him. Watch the film on Myles Garrett. I promise you, it'll be worth a watch. I promise you. I can say that absolutely from a football point of view. And especially if you're a defensive, like a high school defensive end, watch that guy. He you got in the league. I don't know he's gonna be 6'6" and be able to run through people and athletically like that, but it's gonna be all good. Just watch it. All right, I'm done. About 8 minutes in this thing today. So next week we're gonna start talking about the playoff scenarios. I think maybe. I'm definitely gonna talk about who's in, who's out, or what craziness has happened this week. But let's see how this rolls out. We got some important games, particularly this one, the Lions and the Rams. 4 o'clock game on Sunday. Let's get it on. Bye.